going down, everybody? It's your boy, That Guy MileHigh, tuning back in for episode 30 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Gang, gang, gang. You know what I'm saying? We here with season 2, episode 30. Like I just said, it is April 30th as well.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Man,
damn.
Bruh.
This month is over, bro.
The month is over.
We're almost halfway through this year already.
Yes, sir.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm ready. You know, my birthday's coming up actually this next month.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually, I don't get to claim this month, though, because there's so many birthdays in May for my family.
Okay.
So my dog, Chief, turns 1
Dope.
May 5th.
Dope.
On Cinco de Mayo.
Yep. Hell yeah.
My middle child turns 9 on the 16th.
Fire. Hell yeah.
I turned 29 on the 25th.
Yep.
And then my oldest daughter turns 10 on the 29th.
Oh, yeah. It's a busy month.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then the kids, this is the last couple weeks of school.
That's right.
So, you know, they've got like their testing and they've got little graduation ceremonies and little final performances and all sorts of crazy nonsense that's going on before the end of the month.
Right.
Because I think they get out like right before my birthday, I believe.
Okay. So
I think it's right before my birthday.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah, right in the 20s somewhere. Forgot exactly
Fire.
what day. But yeah, anyways, how you doing today, Eric?
Man, I'm feeling good this morning.
Me too.
Me too,
We was
bro.
talking about
I'm
some
refreshed.
dope stuff that we got planned
Yes,
coming.
sir.
You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
Fire,
About to
bro.
say we're getting ready to do what? We about to go to Vegas here soon.
Yep.
We got what else was we talking about earlier?
Shit. Well, I got Cali in June.
Oh, yeah, you're going to Cali.
Yep. It's just a lot of traveling.
And
I know
then-
next year we're gonna. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we go international. We'll see.
We are. That's the reality. Y'all just stay tuned for that. That's about to be crazy when I make that announcement. You know what I'm saying? Whoever want to come join us, it's more than welcome. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But anyway, let's jump into these dad jokes and get this show started. I got some corny ass ones, bro.
I'm ready for it, bro.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What did the fisherman say to the magician?
Ooh, I don't know.
Pick a card, any card.
It's the delivery, bro. The delivery was good. Okay, how do you make holy water?
I don't even know.
You boil the hell out of it.
I like that. You boil the hell out of it. That was a good one. Which is faster, hot or cold?
Which is faster, hot or cold? I have no idea.
Hot. You can catch a cold.
Oh, bro. Oh, my God.
I told you was going to hate it.
Oh,
I was
my
like, dog, I got some
God.
corny ass ones for you today.
Okay, why should you be afraid for a calendar?
Because it's running out of days?
Because its days are numbered.
Yep. See, I was close. I was close. How do you organize a space party?
Orbit something. I don't know. How?
Planet. Super simple.
That one was good, bro.
All right, you done? You don't got
I'm
no more?
done,
Oh, I
yeah.
got a couple more.
Okay,
What did the
that's it.
ocean say to the other ocean?
It just waved.
Yeah, right. Nothing. They just waved. Goddammit. Did you hear about the power outlet who got into a fight with a power cord?
Nope.
He thought he could sock it to him. What does the baby computer call his father?
What?
Dada.
Oh, my God.
He could be about walking off.
No.
All right. We can move on. My bad. I almost made him walk off. He was about ready to walk away.
Oh, my God, bro. That one
Oh
hurt.
man, let me steal it.
See what you did there, though. It was pretty good.
Yeah, you know, just the delivery, bro. The delivery. It's all about the delivery. Anyways, it's gonna be motherfucking great and sunny today. It's supposed to be like 81 degrees here in
Oh,
Colorado
okay,
today,
yeah.
man. It's about to be beautiful.
Real
So,
summer-like.
Yeah, be outside, do your thing, enjoy your Friday. You dig what I'm saying? But in other news, we can jump up to Chicago.
Okay.
Okay.
The Windy City.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You've heard of O Block, right?
Oh,
Or
yeah, for
otherwise known as Chicago Projects Parkway Gardens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so, you know, everybody know O Block.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? King Von, you know, RIP, rest in peace to the late, great King Von.
Facts.
And many others that have come out of there that, you know, may or may not be, you know, still amongst us. But the whole complex is for sale. So anybody
no
who thinks
shit.
that they've got some amazing, magnificent leadership skills and things that they could turn back turn back time, but turn around
That's right.
this whole, you know, complex and make it something different and maybe, you know, make it better.
That'd be dope that someone that made it out of Old Block go back and buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
that.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
13 acres with 694 apartments.
Okay.
So, you know, pretty sizable complex and
Yeah, hell
situation. But yeah, it is up for sale. It doesn't say exactly how much it is, being sold for or being, placed up for sale for, but it is for sale. And they're just looking for somebody who's willing to come in and put the time and effort into really trying to make a change in the area and in the complex. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's huge opportunity right there.
Yeah.
For these rappers. Let's get them together and go do something.
Talk about getting back.
That's
you know what I'm saying? But I do know that these mugs out here, the Chicago rappers just don't come back though.
Oh yeah, they move out of Chicago and they're like
Chief Keef, he left and never came back. You know what I'm saying? Once he finally left, he was like, nah, partner, I ain't never stepped. He ain't been back to Chicago in like 10 years.
Facts, bro. There's only one way out of Chicago if you go back.
Hey, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But anyway, you remember back, well, obviously everybody remembers the whole George Floyd riots and all the crazy stuff. And there was a, was it Michigan? Or no, yeah, it was Michigan, I believe, where they set the goddamn police station on fire.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Well,
they caught the dude.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the actual dude who got him. His name is, what is it? Dylan Shakespeare Robinson.
Okay.
Very interesting name. He's 23 years old. He was ordered to pay $12 million in restitution for damages to Minneapolis 3rd Police Precinct on May 28th, 2020. He did plead guilty to that, to one conspiracy to commit arson back in December. But yeah, so now he's looking at 4 years in prison, $12 million in restitution.
So that's
and he's 23 years old.
You're paying the rest of your life.
The average person makes what, like $1 million in their lifetime?
Something like that.
So he's got to be an extraordinarily not average person.
Facts.
To be able to even have a chance at having a regular life, because every dollar he makes from here on out is going to go to restitution.
To the government. Yeah. Oh,
they're going to take
bro.
everything.
Everything, bro.
Everything. You got to do a lot of side jobs.
Decisions, people.
So, and the way they got him is because he was on fucking Snapchat bragging about it. Yeah. Oh, these motherfuckers don't know how to make a Molotov. Watch. Let me show you how to do it type shit. Like, come on, man. You're an idiot.
Now look at you.
So, yeah,
$12 million in debt.
Guess what he was? Guess his race.
I'm going, he's Caucasian. He's white.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just by that name. Shakespeare. He said Shakespeare. I was
Dylan Shakespeare Robinson.
The Mayo stick.
Just man. Like, I just don't. I guess another thing that gives it away is that, oh, you don't know how to make a Molotov? Like, I don't know none of my black friends that have ever said no shit like that to me.
Nah.
My Mexican homies. You know what I'm saying? None of them. My Puerto Rican homies.
None of them.
The Cuban homies. The Jamaican homies. The other mixed homies like myself, even my white friends, that's some weird, like, you know what I'm saying? I guess they grew up in the hood too, though. So, they get a pass. But like, that's some shit when he was like, oh, yeah, you don't know how to make a Malta? I was like, oh, that's a white guy for real.
That's
like,
white,
one of those ones
activities.
that sits there and like really looks
All
up shit that like
bro.
you're not supposed to look up. That's some shit. If I look that up, the cops would be banging on my door and shit.
I see you
hey, we saw you
sitting
there looking up how to make bombs and fucking Molotovs and shit. What?
Come talk to me real quick. Yeah, what's going on? What are you trying to do?
Nah, man, I live in the hood.
Yeah, no.
They're monitoring my internet. I can't be looking up shit like that. No.
Yeah, that's some real white people shit. Facts.
Yeah, anyways. But, everybody might have to start stocking up on your favorite sticks ASAP.
What's going on?
And cigarettes too, if you're a specific kind of cigarette smoker. So the FDA is they're moving forward. They're pushing for like a full overall. Like, we've seen these types of bans in certain states, and even in like specific little counties or cities where they ban flavored tobacco. So like San Francisco, for instance, you can't buy flavored sticks out there. You can find them in little spots, little Arabians and Indian motherfuckers will slang them to you and shit. But for the most part, like, you can only find like original flavored stuff. Which for me, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not too upset about it because I don't give a fuck about flavor shit.
Yeah, I'm not too big on it either.
The reality is, if you are someone who likes flavor, this will affect. Let's just go to the sticks because no one gives a fuck about cigarettes. If you're a cigarette smoker, they're trying to just ban menthols and shit like that. So if you're a menthol smoker, you better stock up, box up, cart up, motherfucking case it up on the menthols. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But get that out the way. Fuck them cigarettes. Drop that. You know what I'm saying? Smoke weed. But anyways, all the flavored stuff that's gonna affect Backwoods, Swishers.
Yeah, everything.
Everybody, all the powerhouses who have flavored sticks,
especially Swishers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you're a flavored stick user, you better get get it stocked up now, like, and just start preemptively, because the FDA hasn't been playing no games. When they've been talking about, oh, we're gonna move forward with this, we're gonna move forward with that. A lot of that shit has been happening. When they said when they brought up the whole 21, new age limit thing,
that happened quick.
Like
too.
that shit was
quick.
Like boom.
Yeah,
You know what
it
I'm
was like
saying?
overnight shit.
Yeah. So like I'm just kind of like, all right, these motherfuckers are really on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what's the reasoning for this? Why would you?
So basically, it says they're announcing it's basically that they're trying to ban menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars because of the health risks and the disproportionate use among minority communities and young people.
Okay.
So basically just said, y'all niggas use too much.
Yeah, you guys
y'all
are
smoking too much
yourselves.
of this motherfucking flavor shit. That's why I be telling people, smoke originals. Just get you a Fronto
There
leaf.
you go.
You know what I'm saying? Look, the most that I do, if I have to get a flavor, if I can't get my originals, the most that I'll do is the honey.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
because that's
I don't want honey berry. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of that shit.
Honey cherry and shit.
Yeah, none of that
bullshit.
shit, bro. I just like honey is as far as it goes with me now.
Okay.
If it's not just an original or like an aromatic or something, like just something simple. Because I smoke good weed. I don't need extra flavoring to fucking taste my shit.
Sometimes it kills it.
Yeah, no, it does kill it. Now,
Yeah.
every time, bro. Like, if you don't have good weed, like, flavored sticks was for swag days.
Oh, yeah.
When you needed
just to
the
make
shit
the
to
weed better.
taste better.
Taste better, yeah.
I don't need my weed to taste better.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And I don't want to be smoking and tasting just the stick. Like, I'm like, if the weed tastes like strawberries and whipped cream, my nigga, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not smoking the fucking weed, some good ass bomb ass weed in a stick that's strawberry whipped cream and shit. Like, that's stupid as fuck to
That's
me.
a fact, bro.
I'm not doing that. Maybe when I was young and dumb, I was doing that shit. I'm an adult now.
Know
I'm
how
a
to
grown
smoke.
stoner.
That's right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I spend real monies on this shit now. Like, let's be real. I don't need that shit.
So if they don't have the original or the honey, are you going to not buy anything and go to the next store, or what are you getting?
I've walked out of stores, bro.
Yeah, like-
if they don't have the brand that I want,
Yeah.
peace out.
See,
I guess I'm going up the
That's
street.
loyalty right there, goddamn.
Yeah, I just know what I want and what
That's
I'm going
right.
to smoke. Like, if there's not a backwood, a Swisher leaf, or a game leaf, I'm not
That's
buying
it.
anything.
Well, I'm going
I'll
to
walk
the next,
away.
yep.
I'll just go somewhere else
ain't
because
mad at you.
I want a leaf.
Facts.
And then if they don't have the flavors of leaf that I want, like I said, I'm only settling for a honey. And
That's the
that's
backup.
pretty much that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So if they don't got the originals or like the sweet or whatever,
Off to
I'm
the
walking
next
away.
store.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna go to the next store, bro. Like, there's too many stores right up the street from each other. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For me to just not go.
I'm not mad
find
at the
what I want.
menthol ban, though.
Yeah, me neither. I don't really give a fuck about any of that shit. This also will, in addition, also target the flavored e-cigarettes as well.
Okay.
Which they've been on that whole like trying to get, Juul fucking
For
under
years
control
already, yeah.
and all the other companies and shit. So
Right.
that's nothing new. But yeah, so if you're a flavored stick user, you use Swishers, Backwoods,
Stack up, Shen.
all that shit. These are things that are about to be commodities, especially
Oh, yeah.
the Backwoods, bro.
Facts.
These Backwoods, but like, you got them Russians?
Yeah, like, bro. Yeah,
You got them Russian creams, bro?
Turn into some real hype shit.
That shit's about to be currency.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm about to be able to buy a whole ass fucking,
$40 a
half
pack
ounce
and
of weed
shit.
and shit with a motherfucking pack of woods.
Facts.
Oh, let me get that half ounce. Here's
And
a
the
pack of woods.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally gonna be the currency, bro.
Hell
That's,
yeah,
that's the new money, bro.
That's dope.
Fucking pack of woods is gonna equal 50. It's a $50 bill. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that what some of them are going on eBay for, I think?
Yeah, but you're talking like the
Like
the
the ones in the
exotic
box and
flavors.
shit, like
What's the exotic flavors from? The ones with the boxes, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's the exotic flavors mainly that you can't get here that are going for crazy, like grape. You know what I'm saying? Wine, the banana.
See, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a bunch of flavors. I'm just drawing a blank,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
there's so many fucking flavors that you can't get here. But then it's vice versa too. Like, we got flavors that they can't get.
Right.
So, it is what it is. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be it's currency, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Currency.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to see how this happens.
Flavor Swisher packs would be worth like $5, $10. You know what I'm saying? You got them flavor backwood packs. You're talking like 50, 60. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Blazing is getting expensive. Like, damn.
Oh, man. Yo, so if you got a royalty check, would you burn that motherfucker?
Ooh, hell no.
What if you felt disrespected, like the check was not what it should have intended to be, or like what you intended it to be?
Ooh, so that goes back to, for me, that goes to, you people think you get paid what you're worth, but you get paid what you negotiate. So,
Ooh, you hear that
Yeah,
game?
you
That
know
was
what I
game
mean?
for y'all motherfuckers right now.
so any royalty check that I would get, I'd be happy with that. So,
That's
you know what I
game.
mean?
So the reason I bring this up, DJ Quick, we all know DJ Quick. He's part of Death Row Records for a long time. Helped with a lot of records, you know what I'm saying?
A lot.
From Tupac to, you know what I'm saying? All the way up into current
bro.
artists like, you know, Kendrick and shit like that.
All that.
But he basically got a royalty check from Death Row that I couldn't, the video was really blurry and he didn't quite specify how much money the check was for.
Okay.
But from what I could tell, it definitely didn't look like it was more than maybe like 4 digits. You know, maybe like $4 or $5 grand.
Yeah.
But he felt super disrespected.
Oh, shit.
This motherfucker got on live, said, fuck you, Death Row.
Yeah.
Burnt the check.
Damn.
I was like, give me my money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like, I want my credits.
right.
I want my flowers now.
That's
Nigga,
fucking
fuck
right.
the bullshit. Don't, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Stop trying to wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I want
so
my credits
him.
now.
That's what they did. They're trying to play him. See, then that's different. You be like, yeah, I'm gonna burn that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's like, I want my credits. This check is not big enough
yeah.
because this is just for what
It
y'all are
ain't
giving me
adding up.
credit for now.
Yeah, it ain't
What about
adding
all
up.
the other shit that you ain't giving me credit for? What about all the
Facts.
shit that my name is not on that it should be on?
Absolutely.
Because I did either quarter of it, half of it, or all of that shit. Like,
DJ Quick has got a piece a lot of old school like West
a
Coast
lot.
shit.
And
bro.
again, and like I said, even new stuff. Like he was a part of some of 50 Cent shit. Like
That's
I said,
right.
Kendrick Lamar, fucking
Tony Tone and
Nelly, Pharrell.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a part of like a lot of artists, like a lot of big artists.
oh yeah.
History. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Or
Facts.
stories. So I hope he gets his money.
No,
I ain't mad at him for burning that check. You
Me
dig what I'm
either,
saying?
nah, 'cause
Like
they're trying to
shit.
play him.
Because if you cash that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You accept the payment at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like now you can't. You're like,
That motherfucker like, nah, fuck that check.
I ain't even gonna cash it.
Yeah,
Burn
that
this
shit's still sitting in
motherfucker.
your account.
That's
You'll go
right.
ahead and add a couple more zeros to that
There
motherfucker.
you go.
And then you send me another one. Recut that bitch. You dig what I'm saying?
I ain't mad, like I said, now because they're trying to play him. So I ain't mad at him for doing that.
Yeah, I'm not mad either.
Yeah.
You know, I hope he gets his bread. You know what I'm saying? I hope he gets his motherfucking bread. But anyways, let's move on to this motherfucking cannabis news. What everybody come for? You know what I'm saying? I hope you got your kush, your coffee, your motherfucking robe.
God damn
Where the
it.
fuck is your robe?
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, just wait.
You keep
bro.
saying
I
that,
know
but
it's gonna
look-
take a minute. That's it.
Bro,
Just
how much
wait.
you spend on this fucking robe?
I'll tell you after.
I'm lucky. If you come in this bitch shitting on me, I'm setting you on fire. All right?
I'll give you the gas and the matches. God damn it.
You about to be motherfucking wearing that bitch all day because I'm going to burn it to you. I'm going to burn it to you. You about to just, it's going to be stuck to your ass.
It might not even be a robe. It might be something a little different.
Oh, man, this
You
nigga
never
over
know.
here. This nigga. How you going to shit on me on
never
this
know.
show? God damn. See, now look, you do that, we going to make you have to sit in front of a camera. We going to have
Like,
to have
now
a facial.
they gotta
see it now.
this shit. Yeah. Facts, bro. Facts.
Oh man, but anyway, let's jump into this motherfucking cannabis news.
Yes, sir.
We got Tennessee back in the you know in the headlines or the updates.
Yep.
Basically, they keep shooting shit down. You know what I'm saying? They have bills going up in smoke left and right. It seems like you know they just don't want it. They're one of those states that just keeps fighting it, and I can't say doesn't want it because it keeps getting so close. This last bill that was shot down was a 9 to 8 difference.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So almost it was almost
Almost.
even. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But you know, again, it can't be even because there's that one odd that you know throws it off.
Yeah,
So
fucks everything.
we
up.
were one person away from
God
it
damn
actually
it.
passing this time out there in Tennessee. But that does mean that there is the opportunity and the door is open for the officials to just amend that whole situation, that proposal, and resubmit it, and it could pass because it could have just been something as simple as like a misunderstanding of a certain rule or
Right.
regulation or whatever. It could have just been something that everybody was like, yeah, fuck that one. Like
Yeah.
that whole
No,
little
that
section.
needs to change.
That need like delete it or do something else with it or whatever. Like
Or
it could
just
have
the
been
wording, the verbiage or
right.
something,
It
yeah.
could have been something so minuscule that stopped it.
Right.
Right. So we'll see. But and this is for all medical marijuana.
I was just
as well.
about to ask. Too.
It's
Yeah,
for
yeah.
medical. They're
Okay.
not quite ready for rec.
Yeah.
They ain't nowhere near that. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee very conservative. They're not ready for rec. Okay. Like when you think about Tennessee, you got to think about Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like
Very similar.
very similar as far as like the mindset. I feel
Absolutely.
like you know what I'm saying. And saying that too, Texas would be a good like state for Tennessee to model it after because Texas is doing it the same way.
Exactly.
They only want medical.
So they could influence Tennessee on how they're doing it.
Exactly. I mean, well, that's not even necessarily. Like, well, I guess 100% influence, but there's a blueprint there.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
right.
you have a wire frame that you could take. Like, all right, here's the logistics of how they did it, and now let's fill it in to make sense to Tennessee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously not everything that Texas is doing gonna make sense to Tennessee, but a good portion of that whole blueprint and wire framing that they've put together would be a great start.
Gives them a model.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, they could at least get medical going because there's like 70% of people, I believe, I think it was like somewhere around 70% of people in Tennessee that like are okay with it. Like they want, so it's an overwhelming majority, right? That was like, all right, we're with the shits.
Absolutely.
But, you know, they just don't want to
pushback.
Yeah, there's that, all that pushback. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully it happens soon. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they just need to do what they need to do and make it happen because their people want it. You know what I'm saying? They've had like thousands of people come up and like give their testimonies to like cannabis and how they feel it would, you know, well, they can't necessarily make the claim of it helping them now because it's illegal. But
illegal.
Making the claim that like, you know, oh, I went to Colorado for 2 months and I used cannabis and it was amazing. Like it helped me. And I just, you know, I want to be home and be able to have that same success and like whatever. Like, you know, everybody gave their story on how they feel, how they either it has helped them in the past or how they feel it will help them in the future.
For sure.
So yeah, that was cool. I was like, that's lit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Tennessee, come on, making moves. Almost there.
Yeah, and we have, man, I'm looking at like a little map right now of all the states that are recreational and medical or medical, and then the ones that have nothing going on. And it's just so crazy. Like we're almost straight green across the board. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're green from one side to the other side with, you know, patches of gray in there. You know what I'm saying? So Idaho, y'all some hoes. Y'all already know. Y'all are still illegal completely, but y'all have conversations and shit too.
Right.
Wyoming, y'all are definitely some hoes. Wyoming's still not even
talking
about it really. Like it's like one of those conversations. It's like an elephant in the room for them. They just like, they look at the conversation. They're like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like we got enough green here in motherfucking Wyoming. There's enough trees. We got enough trees. You know what I'm saying?
Take that shit elsewhere.
Yeah, go somewhere else with that shit. We got Nebraska, still illegal. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know,
that's
y'all are boring and got a bunch of corn and y'all probably, you know what, y'all
People
should
just
grow
drive
weed
through
because y'all got
Nebraska.
a bunch of farmland and corn is GMO and you don't,
I
our
know,
bodies
right?
don't even motherfucking digest that shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You eat corn and you take a shit. I guarantee
right
that it's full kernels.
That's why I don't even like eating corn.
Right? It's like I didn't even get nothing out of that shit.
Nothing.
No, my body didn't even try to break you down, nigga. You just shit you straight out. Like, nah. So Nebraska, y'all could probably just switch up crops and be more profitable and, you know, be a more desired destination to visit because it's definitely boring. I don't even like driving through Nebraska, bro. When I go on road trips, I try to avoid Nebraska.
Really?
Dead
sure
ass.
there's
It's
nothing.
boring.
Yeah, there's nothing.
That one in Kansas. Nebraska and
dirt.
Kansas is another one. Kansas and Kansas, speaking of, is another illegal state. They don't have medical or recreational, but I won't talk shit about Kansas because they are actively trying.
Okay, dope.
We've talked about them a few times over the last few weeks. So Kansas, y'all are just trying to get it together. I don't know what y'all are necessarily doing, but y'all are trying to figure it out. It's going to happen, y'all, one day, okay? One day.
One day soon, hopefully.
One day soon.
Thanks.
And Texas is on here, but we know Texas has a medical industry. It's just really, really, really small.
Yeah.
Like so small that they don't even have projections for like money, you know, or profits or potential profits or anything. Like it's just it's like one person in every like 10,000 people has a medical card and shit in Texas. And Texas is fucking huge, like
fucking crazy,
30 million people and
They're
shit.
Like
so.
Literally just dipping their big toe.
Not even the pinky toe.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
They haven't even put the toe in the motherfucker
Like,
yet. You know what I'm saying?
Really just
it's like sitting it right on top of the water, like on
exactly,
some Jesus
not even
shit.
giving
Like,
a chance to test the water. It's just like just right on top of it. Yeah.
So, but they're trying. We just talked about them yesterday. They have a bill that is looking to expand on the medical marijuana situation. So, you know, we again, we're not talking shit about Texas either because they're actively trying to make shit happen. Wisconsin, I won't talk shit about them. They have conversations as well, but they're another one that doesn't fully have anything in place for either recreational or medical. Indiana, you guys as well, but again, conversations are being had, so I'm not going to talk shit about you. Kentucky.
There's another one, right?
Y'all are on some shit like Tennessee right now. You know what I'm saying? They're having conversations, but the conversations aren't going anywhere. It's like throwing shit at a wall, basically, at this point.
Yep, seeing what sticks.
Yeah, so, you know, and Tennessee's kind of on the same fucking trajectory. They've shot down shit left and right, but like we just said, they have their conversations. They're just, you know, nothing's sticking right now. Nothing's sticking. North Carolina and South Carolina. But I want to say, was it North Carolina we were talking about? I think it was North Carolina we were talking about. They're trying to get something in order with, I think it was the rec side. or like a full legalization.
Yep.
South Carolina, though, don't think
like,
so at all. Yeah, I don't think that they have anything going on. Georgia, we do know Georgia's got stuff happening. Just nothing has been put into play or been
nothing's
official,
moving really.
right? Yeah, it's just not official.
Yep.
And then you got Alabama as the final one that I don't think we've really I know we've talked about Alabama, but very minuscule amounts.
Yeah, just a couple times.
So
for sure.
if anything, Alabama's going to be one of those states. I think it's going to fall right in line, just like how you got Kentucky, Tennessee right underneath it, Alabama underneath that. They're going to be like a fucking trifecta of fuckery.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think
But
North
they're
Carolina
all
and South
fuckeries.
Carolina will get it together before them. Georgia damn sure will. I think we'll see, Wisconsin and Kansas and even fucking Nebraska probably get it together before them. I think some hard-hitting states that will push back really tough will be the Idaho and the Wyoming ones. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Idaho, they are pushing
They
back.
don't want. Yeah, it's
They
what
fucking
they say
are
about the
trying to fight
Constitution.
back. Yeah, they were like, it's unconstitutional to fucking legalize weed and blah, blah. And then Wyoming, they just don't care to have
Not at all.
even
They
talk
don't
about
want-
it. They just
no.
don't. I don't
I
think
don't
we've
wanna
talked
hear it.
about them talking about weed.
Not at all.
Maybe but one time in like 70 episodes. 80. What is it? 80. In 80 episodes, I think we brought up Wyoming maybe once as far
About
as some
this.
positive shit.
Facts, bro.
Or anything that was relevant to even legalizing. So
The community out in Wyoming don't want it, bro.
they're just,
Nah.
I mean, I get it though. Wyoming is like a boring, like it's almost like that's one of those like the retirement state when you don't want to be around people.
Right.
You retire to like Florida when you want to be around people.
Absolutely.
You retire to Wyoming, you know what I'm saying? When you don't want to be around people.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Wyoming, that's when you're like, oh, my closest neighbor is a mile away
Jesus.
in either direction.
Jesus.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like come on. That's what Wyoming is. The towns are real small. People live all on the borders and out of the way. But we got another story coming out of New Mexico.
Okay.
They want small business to cash in on marijuana. Basically, they're with the shits. The only problem in New Mexico is they just keep going back and forth about stupid stuff, and it's like stuff that's like, why y'all fighting over that? Like,
Okay.
just open already.
Yeah, facts.
Like,
For
just
real.
let people do what they need to do. Like,
Absolutely.
stop.
Absolutely.
Like, what are we
What's
stopping
going
for?
on? Yeah.
Yeah, but they just basically just want to shoot or want all the smaller industry, not small industry, all the smaller businesses like in the industry itself and even in the communities itself to be able to benefit, which I mean, once you legalize, obviously motherfuckers gonna benefit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. There's opportunity now.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got people who are coming in and you got new traffic and a reason
right.
for there to be traffic and
Facts.
shit like that. So I think it's a good move for New Mexico. Y'all are coming along. It's just a matter of them getting all the bullshit logistics and
Slowly but
small
surely.
arguments and disagreements out of the way. But y'all illegal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been to New Mexico. It's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
During the summer,
I had
especially.
fun in New Mexico a couple times.
We went in July
Oh.
when we went to pick up Chief.
Okay. Yeah.
Hot as fuck.
Blazing.
It was like 100 degrees and shit.
Yeah.
Desert.
That's how Vegas
Hot.
is about to be.
Oh, yeah.
115.
Oh yeah.
120.
Yeah, I think the hottest it was when we were driving through New Mexico was like 117 or
That's
some shit. It was
crazy, bro.
fucking stupid.
Yeah. It's
Hot as fuck.
It's hot as fuck at night. Still 100 degrees. at
Yeah,
nighttime and shit.
99. Like, nigga. Oh man, so we got an employment attorney out of Virginia who's brought up the discussion of drug testing in cannabis legal states.
Okay.
Basically, just making the argument like, why should businesses test for certain things? How should they test for certain things? Shit like that.
Yeah.
We've all had this conversation already. There's a bunch of states that have already started to kind of like put that stuff into order or into not into order, but into law.
Yeah, for
or
not testing for THC.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I want to say it's either Washington or Oregon. They can't test for THC.
I think it is Oregon.
Yeah, it's one of them. They can't test for THC at all. I know here in Colorado, they leave it to the discretion. Well, it's to the discretion of the employer.
That's right.
So the employer can choose not to acknowledge it, or they can, but it's up to them. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody else that I know of for sure that has stuff for sure in play, but I know there's a lot of conversations about it because obviously we got an overwhelming need for people to not be tested for THC, right? Otherwise, we're going to have a lot of motherfucking people
losing jobs, not getting jobs, all that. Yeah.
I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. But you know what I'm saying? The fucking economy would collapse. You don't realize how many of us are stoners.
Bro, like, you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised. But yeah, as that, develops and unfolds, we will definitely let you know because, yeah, who doesn't want to, know that they can go get a job and not be tested for that shit?
Absolutely. That's huge, bro.
Or have to worry about, being fired and being all secretive about being a stoner.
That's
I get not wanting this to smoke at work. But my free time is my motherfucking free time. Right. You don't pay me for my free time, goddammit. And if you are monitoring my free time, then I need to be paid because that means I'm on the clock still, goddammit. Hey. That means you're going to pay me 24-hour checks. You dig what I'm saying? 7 days a week because you're watching me. You dig what I'm saying? Fuck off my IGs and my Facebooks and shit.
Don't worry about what we doing.
Yeah, don't be worrying about what I'm doing. I'm not on your clock.
God damn it.
Shit, you don't pay me for that. But, yeah, speaking of some more fuckery, you dig? We got a dispensary out of Central Lake or Village of Central Lake. Not exactly sure where this is exactly because it doesn't say the state. But in Michigan. I'm looking at the little thing. I found a little thing. It's like random. Like I would have missed that. Anybody would have missed that if you weren't really like looking and paying attention. But anyways, out of Michigan, so Central Lake, Michigan, there's a dispensary that's being stopped from being able to open because of 70 feet.
What's it close to? What is it?
Too close to a school. The ordinance says 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
She's 923 feet away.
Damn.
Bro,
I get it, but
here's why I think that they're just fucking with her and they're just like trying to make a point or prove a point with her.
We ain't budging with nobody.
Yeah, because when they measure how they get to the school or the actual like distance from the school or from the one place to point A to point B.
Yeah, what do they measure from what to what? Yeah.
It's like they have different methods of how they measure. Okay, so like sometimes they may measure like the actual like walking distance. So like if I walked out of my front door and then actually took the sidewalk. Yeah, it's like how would I get there? Like not walking through houses or jumping over fences. It's like all right, if I took the streets, how many feet is it?
Facts.
Right?
Okay.
There's other ways where like they're just like, nope, from here to there, just straight across.
Right.
We're going through shit with lasers and
one
shit.
Straight line.
Yeah. It's this distance. Like, there's multiple ways of how they're actually getting this stuff or whatever. And that's all she's making the argument of. It's like, yo, like you're willing to change and alter measuring methods for sex offenders and, all this other fucking weird shit, but you won't figure out a different measuring method for me or try one of those other methods to see if I'm past 1,000 feet with one of those just so we could get this shit moving.
It's
like
bullshit. Someone's trying to baller block on her.
Yeah.
Straight
and it's
up.
the government because like the city itself, like the residents want this.
Yeah.
They voted for it. They said, yes, let's have it. Let's go. Right. Let's get this bitch on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So the only people who are fucking stopping them is the government. You know what I'm saying?
So that community should come together, man.
They need to.
Yeah.
And they are. So right now they have a verbal approval of 70%. Another 20% of those people have signed an actual petition to go ahead and, figure out how to resolve the issue.
Yeah.
So hopefully, here soon, Torch Cannabis Company.
So how many feet away from it?
She's 923 feet. Away from the closest public school, but she has to be 1,000.
Yeah.
So she's just above 70 feet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what is that 70 feet gonna do? What is it honestly like? If you think about
I have no idea.
Is that really gonna?
It makes no fucking sense to me.
No sense.
But it is what it is. Yeah. Oh man. So I got some terrible news for you, bro. It's gonna be a real conversation about the potency of weed.
Okay.
Like a real conversation. Okay. Like
so they don't want the strong shit. They don't want.
Well, they're just saying that they're trying. Like there's a lot of states already having the conversation. And I think even the feds have kind of stepped into the situation as well to be like, yo, like we should probably put a cap on some of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because they're just saying that it's just getting so fucking crazy strong. They're like, we went from products that were, like this to, oh my God, a couple years later, we got 99% concentrates and shit.
That's
blah,
fire.
blah.
That's dope. Where's the problem?
Look, I mean, here's the debate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from our argument, we're like, yo, like, yeah, we got tolerances. We're used to this. That's what we want. We want that shit.
Absolutely.
But then their argument is like, whoa.
When the rookies come in.
Right. They're like, but this could be like harmful and, damaging to the youth and blah, 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 blah. All that shit. We've had all the arguments and shit,
sure.
which all are valid. Don't make me
Absolutely.
sound like it's not. It is valid, the sides of their story. But I feel like our sides are valid too. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But this situation or this conversation has been brought up by both Republicans and Democrats at this point.
Okay. Oh, shit.
So this is not just some
shit.
like shit that was like, yo, let's just have this. You know what I'm saying? Like that conversation faded off. Like
someone caught this shit.
Somebody caught that. Was like, oh yeah, I think that's a great idea to have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? As of now, though, the only state that actually has actual THC potency limits is Vermont. So THC in flower cannot be above 30% THC. Okay. Which in flower, the reality is a lot of strains are not getting past 30% anyway. So I don't think that we're gonna see a huge. You wouldn't notice that in Vermont. Right? Like, you're not going to notice the flower side of things. But when you talk concentrates, though, they've capped the concentrates at 60%.
See?
Which is, that's one of those things where it's like, okay, there are a lot of concentrates that sit in that, like, 50 to 70% range. Like, right there. Right? So you have a few of those that you're just going to have to figure out a way to dilute or some shit somehow.
Yeah, it's like your shatters.
Figure out how to get those down 10%.
Right.
Anything under it, you're straight already. But then you're going to have these random things like, that are up there, 80, 90%.
Yeah, your rosins and all
like,
that shit, so.
You know what I mean? So that like is a whole nother ball game for those types of products there in Vermont.
I just go back to the alcohol thing. The proof, the 90 proof, the 99 proof, 100 proof, all that shit. Come on.
There's
more than 100 proof too, I think.
I think it's crazy. I just don't know how I feel about it. But I definitely think the biggest effect it's going to take take a hold on is the concentrate users.
Absolutely.
They're going to notice it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Edibles have already been capped out and already regulated like a motherfucker. So that's why you don't hear them say much about that. But you're definitely going to notice this shit on the concentrate side of things. When you're used to smoking, 80% plus THC stuff. Flower, like I said, if they do something
how do you
similar,
make this less potent?
I have no fucking idea.
How do you
I have no idea.
The cultivation is so good these days.
It's like adding water to it or something. Here, let me add a little drop of water. I have no idea, bro. I don't know. I know that the reason why they've gotten more potent is because we've bred for them to be more potent, right? Sure. Breeding has obviously caused a lot of, like the evolution, THC development and even like the undevelopment of other cannabinoids, right? Like we almost lost CBD and some other, cannabinoids just because we were so focused on breeding for THC, not realizing the implications of everything else that was involved with that strain too.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, if you guys like the stronger stuff, you better get out there and start advocating. You know what I'm saying? Because it may be a real fucking thing one day. Because Colorado is one of the states that actually talked about it.
Okay.
We've had the conversation more than once.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it'll affect me, really, but it's still just be like, bro, why are you trying to do this to me? You want too much control. I don't want no cap on my weed, goddammit.
Hey,
type shit. You know what I mean?
But I think that's ultimately where what they're trying to do is just make sure that it doesn't hit a point that it becomes a nuisance or becomes dangerous, if you will.
Okay.
Right? Because you got to remember that the weed industry is fueled by not only like science and innovation, but money and business. Right. And like when those things all collide, like you get great shit.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
You ultimately are like it's a fucking race.
Absolutely,
like how fast, like how much you have to be on top of your shit and in control of your shit to stay ahead of the game. Right.
100%.
So like people are like thinking fucking 10 years ahead already, like, oh, we're gonna have a fucking strain that's fucking 55%, dude. You know what I'm saying? And they're like preemptively breeding to try to accomplish that goal and shit. So to think that people may have the technology and the implications, which we do know that they can be super specific because they have that remember that genetic modifying
yeah.
It's not a GMO because all they do is go in and they alter the actual genetics of the gene or of the strain.
It's naturally GMO type shit.
Right. And I mean, let's be real. You might be able to have a flower that's got concentrate fucking levels.
Facts.
That would be nuts. And that's where I think they're trying to like avoid
stop that. Yeah.
Because I think even your highest or best of users or, highest of tolerances, like, you know what I'm saying? That might hit different. That might hit different, bro. I'm just saying. But yeah. yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I do see and hear the argument. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But with the feds, us talking about state and feds and shit, the feds are actually putting in a situation where they'll have a 10-year or a decade-long study with states.
Okay.
Basically, where they want to learn from states that have already legalized and figure out how to, rewrite and fix, bills and all sorts of shit over, the next decade, essentially.
Okay.
So all the states that are involved with this will have to report, I believe they said biannually, so twice a year, basically just report all their shit. And they're going to be looking at everything from the economic and public health, from economic impact, public health impact, criminal justice, workplace effects, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That matters.
Yeah. So they basically just want to know exactly what's going on in every state that has legalized weed to see how it affects them, whether it's positive or good or negative, right?
I get it.
So that's some other good shit. We're trying to do our research. I don't think that's going to take them 10 years to motherfucking decide if they're going to legalize, because we're already having those conversations now. But I do think that they're just trying to preemptively know, all right, when we hit the 10-year mark of like the full nation being fucking legal,
this is where we should be at.
I think, like to see like, all right, this is what it should look like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we should expect to see.
A projection.
Based on what these other states have been doing for the last, 5 to 10 years.
Right.
This is what we should see. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Should.
Can't predict the future, though. You
right,
never
yeah.
know.
So, but that's I think their way of trying to maybe get some information into the future to understand what it's going to be, what it's going to look like. You know what I'm saying? And be like. But, I've been doing this lately. Been saving that mid-pack for the end of the day. We got our final goddamn motherfucking shit. Let's run that mid-pack shit. Gang shit.
Mid-pack. No mids over here.
Never no mids. Never smoke them mids.
Never.
Oh, is it on me? Oh,
that's
how quick. You know I ain't smoking mids. They motherfucking forgetting that shit every time. So I'm like, hey.
Tell you right when you flick your lighter, basically that shit's over. Yeah.
All right, we got a motherfucking gentleman by the name of Justin Carroll.
Okay.
You're the mid-pack of the motherfucking day, sir. You former motherfucking FBI employee.
Oh, shit.
Out of Tennessee.
Oh, shit. Talk to me.
He got caught motherfucking messaging a 14-year-old girl. Fucking predator. Yeah. You are a predator, sir. And it's so crazy because to be an FBI employee of any kind, you have to be a government employee, one especially in a position of sensitivity.
Yeah.
Which I believe being an FBI agent or even employee would make you a person of interest, of sensitive information, and a job of just
helping others.
Right, you what the fuck? How did he slip through the cracks? That's what I'm trying to understand.
See, and I think of that too. So I think he did this once. Who knows how many times he's done this, shit, bro? That's what I think of right away.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So basically, how this motherfucker got caught is he was sitting here sweet talking a little girl, and a box showed up at the office.
Okay.
Guess what was in this box?
I'm going to say like undergarments.
When it's the FBI, they're thinking bombs.
Okay,
they're thinking,
right.
Weapons of mass destruction. So they called the bomb squad in.
Okay.
You know what the bomb squad found in this box?
Tell me.
A teddy bear and some candy.
What the fuck?
Bro.
Oh, bro. So,
right? Like, I just let that sink in for a second. You know what I mean? So the federal prosecutors announced on Tuesday that Justin Carroll, the mid-pack of the motherfucking day, bitch nigga, began an online relationship with a teenager last summer by communicating in a chat room and by email. Prosecutors say the girl told a 38-year-old technician her age, electronics technician. That's what he is. He's an See, and he got access to computers and servers.
Shit. Yeah, what the fuck?
Anyways, electronics technician, her age, but he continued to exchange sexually explicit messages with her. So this is what he does.
Yeah,
like absolutely. You said, this shows that there is probably
nothing new.
More than one victim.
Absolutely.
Right. In one conversation, Carol allegedly wrote. Fuck allegedly. You wrote this shit, you bitch ass nigga.
Right.
I don't care what your age is. You are beautiful and special to me.
Nah.
You can spend the rest of your days with me. Before adding, I am joking. You don't act 14. more like 13. A horny 13-year-old
What the fuck?
who has a beautiful body. Bruh.
Oh, bro, throw him in GP in general population when he gets to,
And let
to the
them
joint,
have
bro. For real.
at it.
For
Let
real.
the fucking savages
Yes.
tear
Get 'em.
his ass up.
Facts, bro.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'm all for that, bro.
Let the fucking savages tear his ass up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So after all these conversations, like I said, the FBI started investigating the married father of two.
Damn.
Father of two.
Yes.
After the 14-year-old mailed a package to the Nashville FBI building without listing a specific recipient.
Mm.
The package was deemed suspicious and a bomb squad was called in. The feds traced a box which contained a teddy bear and candy to the girl's address.
What the fuck, bro? This dude's a real sicko. He's a real
Justin,
weirdo.
you're a bitch.
Yep.
And he has been charged with sexual exploitation of children and recipient of children pornography.
Mm.
And they have basically announced that the investigation is ongoing as Carol engaged or attempted to engage other underage girls in sexual conversations and relationships. If convicted, he faces up to 50 years. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's just convicted of like this one
Just
incident that they know for sure that you did, motherfucker.
Facts.
Don't let me find some other shit.
Nah, yeah.
But the reality is they will, because you were
yeah.
talking too freely.
Yeah.
To not let that be like, oh yeah, this motherfucker does
time.
this.
Yeah,
this is not your first rodeo, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck you, Justin. You're the mid-pack of the motherfucking day. But I love you guys, man. Shout out to all the motherfucking high fam out there. Shout out to High Grade. You dig what I'm saying? Go get you some motherfucking high grade syrup. Go get you some Habana extracts, concentrates before they try to put caps on that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Go cop you some Cuban Crew flour today. I'm smoking on some cherry cookie breath number 4. Gang, 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 gang. And if you go cop any of these products over at Crystal Leaves, the dispensary out in Commerce City, let them know that Mile High sent you, or you saw this or heard about it on the Kush the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. God damn, I was about to say Crystal Leaves again, but it was the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. And you go ahead and get you a little discount. If it's your first time in, you get 20% off anyway. But anytime after that, just always mention your boy, you dig, or the show, you dig, because you get a discount for doing that shit.
Save some money.
And if you come in early enough, Monday through Friday, you might just see me in there. I might just scan your ID and let your ass in the store. You dig what I'm saying? But anyways, I love y'all. Go ahead and go follow the Content Creation Studio. Yes, sir. Motherfucking Josh, JD, my dog Eric. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we turning up in this bitch. Without them, this shit is not possible. Okay? I'm going to keep saying that shit. Every episode, you're going to hear me say that shit. Without them, this is not possible. Okay, moving on. THC girls. Love them too, man. Shout out to my homegirl, Krista, and the big things that she's doing over there, man. If y'all need any sort of help from consulting all the way up to just physical content or operations, everything, man, they can help you out. I promise they got a package for you. Mention That Guy Mile High or the Kush Coughfee Morning Show, and you get you a discount over there as well.
Yes, sir.
You dig. Okay. And go follow me on Buddy Jane, That Guy Mile High as well. It's a fucking cannabis friendly like IG with some like weed maps searching and fucking discounts and all sorts of shit. It's great. It's a stoner's paradise. Let's help them build that platform up. I know it's on iOS. It's soon to be on Android. So be on the lookout for that shit. And yeah. I love y'all. There is no me without you. Always remember, live life high, honest, intelligent, genuine, humble. Look yourself and remember, like, goddamn, I'm sexy. And go follow everybody in the description below. And I'll see y'all on Monday. Peace.